Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Fishing Gear Reviews. I'm Jeff, and I've been fishing here today at the Skyway Fishing Pier State Park in St. Pete, Florida. Now, tell me in the comments if you've heard anything about this, but I have this green light that supposedly attracts fish. Right here it is. The story goes that you drop it in the water and it lights up the water and it attracts small fish, which attracts big fish. This. So here at Real Fishing Gear Reviews, I want to make sure that the products you buy are going to do what they're supposed to do. So I've got my hands on one and we're going to try it out tonight. Stick around for a little bit. It's going to be good. Okay, guys, I'm back and I'm still fishing here on the Skyway. And I'm going to talk about the green light that I have. This thing, supposedly you put it in the water and it attracts fish. And you plug it into a 12-volt battery and does what it does, and supposedly the fish show up. So I'm going to try to let you look at it. I have it in the water now. Okay, so the idea is that it attracts smaller fish, and then they attract the bigger fish, and so on and so forth. And you can see, I mean, I've been catching little fish right in the light for a little while. So we're going to keep watching this thing. And I mean, that's still not proof that it does what it's supposed to do. Okay, so, and check this out. Oh, yeah. We got a storm rolling in. So if I start seeing fish swimming around in the light, then I will start the video again and then and show you guys what's happening. So we're going to try to prove yes or no, does this thing actually work the way it's supposed to. Okay, check this out. So I stepped away for a little bit, baiting up, rigging up another rod, and so now I see greenbacks hanging out in the green light. So that's a promising sign. That's very promising because greenbacks are the best bait fish in the whole world. So if they're hanging out here, then the big fish are going to come along and eat the little fish. And if I put my bait in the light, in theory, I should catch big fish. So this is proof of concept. Those are greenbacks. So, all right, I'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back. So I've been doing something a little bit different tonight. I've been using something called a sabiki rig. If you don't know what that is, it is a piece of fishing line that has a bunch of hooks on it. In my case, I'm using small hooks, number 10 hooks. So one rig has 6 hooks on it. And so I got to thinking to myself, you know what, I wonder, since all these greenbacks are running around this green light, maybe I can catch some. So here's what we got going on down here. Okay, so the light is still green, and there's still all kinds of bait fish running around it. So I'm waiting for the bigger fish to come in. So what I did was I put a sabiki rig in with a little bit of shrimp on each hook, and now I have 6 bait fish on my sabiki rig. So it took me like 2 minutes to do it because they're in there and they're hungry, and they just tore the shrimp up. So that's for future reference. If you're fishing saltwater and you've never used a sabiki rig, you might want to give that a try. Just keep in mind that there is a season on those in Florida. I believe September they become illegal in Florida up until like March. So there's a span of several months where you're not allowed to use them anywhere in Florida. So, ooh, that was close. So you might want to look into that. Make sure you're doing everything legally and protecting our natural resources and our wildlife and our fisheries. So anyway, now I have 6 big greenbacks on my sabiki rig, and it's right here in the green light, and I am just waiting for something big to come along and start eating those. So it's starting to rain, so I'm going to step out for a minute and we'll see how this develops. Okay guys, I'm back. You ain't gonna believe this. I mean, this is Florida in hurricane season, so storms just blow up out of nowhere, and you might be able to hear the thunder and the lightning flashing, and it's ugly. And I'm not all about getting zapped by lightning, but so I'm all packed up in the truck and I'm safe, and I got all my stuff put away and I'm getting ready to head home. But before I go, let me give you my impression of the green light. Now, this is not a name brand green light. This is just a generic light, that's a generic green fishing light that I found on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. Okay, there is a couple of companies that makes these. I have not tried those. I may do that to see what the difference is. There is a couple of companies that makes these. I may try those out just to see what the difference is. But so what happened? The last time I showed you the green light, there was greenbacks swimming all in the light, loving it, hanging out. Okay, so I caught a bunch of the greenbacks on my sabiki rig. I told you about that. So now I have 6 of these little bait fish on my line at one time. And I dropped it in the green light. There's the lightning, and the lights just went out. Yeah, the lights on the pier just went out. So yeah, it's time to go. So what happened? Just as I was pulling in, a spotted trout came and grabbed one of my greenbacks on my hook, and I caught the trout as I was pulling in for the very last time. So the idea is that the light attracts bugs and things that little fish eat, and the little fish come and hang out, and the big fish come and eat the smaller fish, and that seems to be the case. The trout was not legal size. I didn't keep it, but I put it back. But it was bigger. It was a game fish. It was not a bait fish. So the concept, it's a good concept. It works. So I need to do more testing on it. But my initial impression is that the green light does work. It does do what it's supposed to do. It does attract fish. So, green light, thumbs up so far, but to be continued. I'm gonna when I don't get rained out, I'm going to work on it some more and run it again and see if I can get the same results again, maybe in a different location. So I like it. I like the green light. I like what it does. I had it in the water. It's 9:30 right now, so about 2.5 hours, and it didn't take that long for the bait fish to show up. So about 2.5 hours, I went from nothing to catching a trout with it. So it seems to work. All right, so I apologize for the lighting, but I'm inside my truck and there's lightning flashing and I'm not getting out. So I can't do it while I'm driving home. So I do apologize for the lighting. The lighting sucks, but it is what it is this time. So I'm Jeff. This has been Real Fishing Gear Reviews. Check out my Amazon storefront, link in the description. And as always, love each other and be good to each other. Because in the end, each other is all we got. I love all of y'all. I'll see you.